Hello again. Sometimes I look at this camera, sometimes I look at that camera, but it don't matter. Hello, welcome back. Another video of this sort of just saying a bunch of stuff. But I think this might be my last one on this sort of series, in terms of like my self-development in understanding my, I guess, self-sufficiency as a creator, like understanding what makes me feel enough in who I am. I feel like I've spoken about just a lot of the things that I had to like overcome in terms of just being able just to like put my foot down and do the things that I want to do despite the noise of the world around you, in terms of what it is that you believe in your heart to sort of do. And I feel like in my development, it was always about just always finding what I want within myself first before looking outside of myself to find it. It's probably like a life-changing tool that has like allowed me to see how, like I just said earlier, but to see how sufficient I am in the ways that I'm able to put things together despite outcomes or despite how much I have of things, essentially. And I feel like once you become sufficient enough in the way that you're able to meet your demands and needs despite, you know, how much of what you have, it allows you to trust yourself in the midst of like storms or like unfavorable circumstances in order to put those things together. Because I feel like abundance isn't always about how much you have of something, but how well you are able to create more from what you have. I think that's what I've just been surrounding myself with in terms of the idea, like trying to understand, you know, what it means to be self-sufficient, you know, because I think as a creator, it is tough to, I wouldn't say it's tough for me to keep going, but I guess it's the uncertainty of knowing whether or not something like that will pay the bills, something like that will put food on the table for you, something like that will actually sort of allow your lifestyle to keep flourishing and flowing in the way that it is. But I feel as a creator, you have to like detach from the idea of what sufficiency is outside of yourself and just believe what it is through your expression, because it's so easy to feel as if you have sufficiency once you start seeing external results based off how many people may view your videos, how many people may stream your songs, how many people may like your stuff. But at the end of the day, if you believe your sufficiency is dependent on those things, those are the things that you will continuously chase in order to keep yourself afloat in your creativity. And it's like endearing as a creator when you're able to just do what you want as an artist and allow yourself to find whatever you need to do to make something happen despite how many people see you, how many people validate you, how many people like you and whatnot, because it allows yourself to feel more undeniable in your creativity than actually likable. Because if you keep showing up to your craft and doing what you want to do each day, or however you want to release something, or you are just showing up to just, you know, train your skills, that is a prospect that is allowing yourself to move with a momentum that no one can stop you from. Do you know what I mean? Because say if so-and-so person didn't like a song, or so-and-so person didn't want to work with you, so-and-so person didn't, you have people that are opposing your forward momentum. It's like that stuff doesn't get in the way. Like that stuff just sort of falls away as you just keep climbing and climbing in terms of your own creativity. It's like no matter the outcome of what you create with your art, you're always going to be on the next thing to help you push yourself further, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's what I had to learn in terms of finding my inner sufficiency of, you know, creating, you know, finding the right amount of money to, you know, invest in a new song, finding the right amount of money to invest in a new project. I think sufficiency is more of a inner consciousness thing than it is a matter of an external outside thing. You know, I feel like anything that you want in life, I think it's always important to look within yourself first before you try to find it outside of you. Because I feel whenever you don't believe what you have is already yours and already given to you, it's so easy for you to be manipulated by external systems that create the illusion that they create those circumstances or those certain desires for you. So yeah,
I just had to face the truth and do what's right for me. You were not the one I want, it's how it's meant to be. It was all a lesson that was yet to simply see.